Good afternoon, fellow people. What is up? It's me, Roman, and today we're actually going to be talking about two separate things, but I guess I'm going to do that in two different videos. So I need to get my mind together. The first one right now, because we'll just focus on this one video. We are going to talk about All's Fair. And if you've already watched it, I would love to know what you thought about this ridiculous show. I'm sorry for those who do like it or have liked it. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Um, let's see. Oh, it's fair. Okay. So this is a legal drama series that stars literally rolling my eyes. Kim Kardashian, Naomi Watts, Niecy Nash, Sarah Paulson, Glenn Close, Tiana Taylor, and it has some other castmates in here. Maybe going throughout the series. I'm assuming. I've only watched the first episode. Mm-mm, it's not for me. I don't know if I'm going to continue. So if you if you want me to continue to watch it, I will. Just to give you um, updates. Like I don't even know um, like if it's a weekly weekly show because I haven't checked that far. Or if all the episodes are on there. I don't know. But we're going to assume that this is a weekly show. Um, but I don't know. You would think, like with Ryan Murphy, and I'm not saying that everything he does is golden, but he does tend to put out good quality production stuff, you know? Um, but he's like a creator along with John Robin Bates and others. Um, Maybe each episode is directed by somebody else. Not quite sure. But look, hmm, I'm not the only one who is not impressed with this show. But we're gonna start off with a few reviews, shall we? This one here is it says the top caption is cast is not spelled with a K. I don't know if I understand that. Um, all of the one in this show are dynamite, with the exception of Kim, Naomi, Niecy, Tiana, and Glenn. Oh, sorry, she put a period after Kim. Because I was about to say, wait a minute. Okay, so with the exception of Kim, Naomi, Niecy, Tiana, and Glenn are amazing actresses. I thought they did a great job with their craft. Per usual, Kim fell flat. I totally agree with that. I don't. Sorry, let me finish and then let me get with my rant. The acting on her behalf was poor. How are we going to cast someone with a monotone voice and a face full of face full of Botox and fillers that it can't even move? Her voice and lack of facial expressions make it so very clear that she's acting, not a believable character at all. If pardon, it really is such a shame because I don't hate Kim by any means. I've bought her Skims clothing and products and have watched Keeping Up with the Kims since it first aired. But Kim as a series act, I think she means a serious actress, just doesn't work. Kim is better suited doing things that doesn't involve her trying to be relatable because she just isn't a relatable person. I watched the first 3 episodes and I'm still not warming up to the poor acting on her behalf. It is a shame because I love shows with the type of narrative. Um, she gives it 3 stars. This one is she gives it a 1. A hot mess buffet, she exclaims. All's Fair is just trashy, tacky, and cringy. I feel sorry for the truly talented women like Glenn, Sarah, Niecy, Naomi, and even Tiana who signed on for this horrible disaster of a drama. How on earth did they allow themselves to get pulled in with this travesty? And to say Kim Kardashian can act is an understatement. I guess money really can buy you whatever you want, even if it's a lead in a TV drama. Now that she has no business starring in it. If I were close to any of the others, I would have been insulted that I was asked to co-star in this with Kim Kardashian. That's all I should have. That's all should have turned it down. Um, Seems like she didn't hold back, or he. Maybe it's a she. I don't know. We're going to assume these are all women. I cannot imagine a man watching this show unless they're gay, like myself. uh, we'll do 2 more and then give my own reaction. Again, I've only watched 1 episode, so um, this one gave it 4 stars, but she's still disappointed. I was looking forward to watching this after the trailer and hearing it might be like a female vision of Suits. However, the writing and characters lack depth and substance. The whole show seems to be based around wealthy women and wearing great clothes and living in big houses. Visually, it's a great and seems most of the focus is on that and not showcasing the characters' personalities. Um, uh, I will continue watching as I hope it does get better, as I think the premise of the show is great on paper. I can agree with that. One more. This one gives it a 3. Luxury brand commercial. Lots of gold and no substance. There are so many good actresses in here. So many stars that might be a secret reason why the script was probably probably purchased on Temu. Cases solved with a click of fingers. A woman cheats on her husband, leaves with her jewelry when he wants a divorce. Catchphrase: let's put down the team in the teamwork. Business is how I unwind, and I will do what I do best, changing your fucking life. Do you know what I am? Love and war. You choose war, we want it. Um, why it sounds like a teenage girl writing a line for herself with the only motivation in mind. I want to sound cool. I repeat, not clever, but cool. ChatGPT would have done a better job writing a script. Maybe it did. I don't know. Direction is a copy of a luxury brand commercial. Angles, slow motion, cool music, and zero sense. So many uh, explanation dialogues that is screenwriting mistakes 101. Let me explain who I am. Let me explain how long were how long we were doing this. Let me explain to you, my dear colleagues, of many years how I work. We tell my husband locked me in the house. He controls me. I can't do anything, so that's why I called you, and now I am here, and that's totally fine. It's so trashy that it's funny. It makes me think of those theories that Twilight has filmed as a comedy, and here I am getting the same feeling. Only one comment on Kim's acting. It is an illustration that you can't buy everything. But it did but I did hope that out of the dignity they would put her in some secondary roles and let her grow. Okay. So that's the last one I'm gonna do. So you can get the sense. Like nobody. Well, oh look. Okay, there's one more. So I'll read this one and then get in with myself. This one gives it a 2, and she says painful, painful. Ignoring Kim's blank face acting, the writing is so unfunny and unserious. This show is pure fantasy that is not clever enough to keep actual intelligent women engaged. I'm sad that Naomi, Niecy, Sarah, and Glenn signed on for this after such luxurious careers. Netflix really threw monopoly money bags in Ryan Murphy to crank out trash with big names. This isn't Netflix. This is Hulu. Hmm. I don't know. All right. Well, okay. So, as I mentioned, I only watched one episode. Barely could get through that one. Most of these people do kind of sum it up. I do feel that Kim Kardashian bought her way into this role, um, because apparently she has a legal degree, but she's not a lawyer. She hasn't finished her. Um, I don't know what she hasn't finished to become a lawyer, but she's not a lawyer. So I'm assuming maybe there was a script. Maybe she read it and she's like, I want this. And people are probably telling her, this isn't right for you. We need somebody more suitable. We need a real actress. She said, I have money. I will buy my way into this. I don't know. I'm just spitballing there. Um, and then, yes, we have talented women that are in this show. And again, it's a Ryan Murphy production. You know, we got Sarah, we got Glenn, we have Naomi Watts, Tiana. I mean, I'm not gonna shit on her career. Maybe lack thereof. I don't know. I've only seen her in a couple of things. She's fine. She's better than Kim, that's for sure. Um, but I don't know that I would call her a serious actress. But yeah, watching this first episode really just felt like it really is just like it's done. That is not how um like being a lawyer is. I'm not a lawyer, but I have dealt with some things myself and trying to get down to business. Let's get down to business. I'm sorry, that was in my head. Um, and it takes it takes teamwork. It takes dedication. It takes um, they ask you questions, and you got to be honest, like especially like if you are filing for a divorce. I don't know anything on that aspect of it, but like just being a lawyer in general, they're going to ask you, all right, so what happened, giving them the full nitty-gritty, and then on their part, they may collaborate with their other attorneys and see where to go from there. But just to say that, okay, um, I'm coming to help you and we will win. And it's like everybody's winning. I'm sorry. I don't buy it. I do not buy it. This is a poor, shitty show, and I would hope it does not get another season. I hope not. Um, yeah. Um, and, and to have Kim as a lead actress again is just pure insanity. I kind of was like, I didn't know she was going to be the lead, but I was thinking, I was watching, like a trailer. I was like, oh, this might be an interesting show. Again, I don't like Kim by any means. I cannot watch. I'm not a reality star watcher, but hearing people talk about keeping up with the Kardashians, I'm like, bitch, I can barely keep up with my own shit. You think I want to watch somebody else in their lives? I do not. I do not want to watch that. Um, and so like she's an actress or whatever. I'm like, bitch, get the fuck out of my face with that. Um, I think she was in something else, and there's like, oh my god, Kim, ooh, like, who gives a shit? Like, uh, no, no. Um, and like these people are saying, you have all these stars in here that are next to this nobody. I am sorry. Like, how dare you? How dare you? That would be like, I feel like that's insulting in a way. You know? Uh, but let me give my rating. I'm going to give it a 1. Maybe it should be a little more generous since you do have those stars in there. Give it a 2. Okay? That's all. I guess all I can do. Oh, I'm sorry, but like even Sarah Paulson, watching her, she's worked along like Ryan Murphy for so many years. Doing like American Horror Story. She's done a few episodes of American Crime. Um, Not episodes, but seasons. Um, I'm trying to think what else besides those two. There's probably something else that I'm forgetting and I can't think of it right now. But they they definitely um, they work well together. Niecy Nash has been, I think, in a few things with Ryan Murphy. Naomi, I don't think so. I can't think of anything that they've done, so no. But she's a talented actress. And Glenn Close, don't think so either. But she's been acting for a long time. Um, so if so, I don't remember it, but I don't think so. And Tiana, again, I don't know her work like that, but woo. Um, yeah, but anyway, if you want me personally to react, give my thoughts, opinions on further episodes. Apparently, there are more episodes according to this one chick. So I can and I will if you want me to, but deep down inside, I do not want to. I do not. I do not want to. But that is it for this one. I'm gonna post this and then I'm gonna do my review on Begonia. So stay tuned. All right. Peace out.